did this whole introduction and didn't hit the go live. So I'm a little bit late, even though I really wasn't a little bit late. I was showing that this is the battery powered eraser. I have different size tips for it. Finer tips for detailed work. I can draw with the eraser, or thicker tips for less detailed work. I use a regular Pentel graphic gear pencil. I think 2H or HB is in there now. This is a 3H, which is what I'll be switching to. I also was showing that there's a whole series of stuff I did that I have to redo. So this is the basic plan for the painting that I'm doing the drawings for. Originally, it was this size, and I blew it up to this size to get a little bit finer. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do two different light sources, moonlight, moonlit, nighttime bluish light source, and a firelit light source. These are priests of Cthulhu. They're very small. They're just representations. I just wanted to get the idea out. And as it turned out, he didn't originally go for this one, but he decided that he was going to do this one after. So I'm going to give him something a little bit more special than he intended, not just these little silly looking hooded yard ornaments. And what I did to do that is I grabbed a whole bunch of reference photos for color, for lighting ideas and scenarios, and I had a friend pose for me. So you can see in this lighting scenario, this would be, say, the middle priest in that picture. As the firelight comes around the figure, it's not a solid color. It's a more fiery color. It's a lighter value. So this is an example of that backlighting with a powerful light. And that is going to be useful later on in the painting process. It's not going to be one of the images I'm going to use, just useful for a reference, as is this. That's also a firelight scenario. You can see how the light's playing off the figures coming from below. This is also an underlit scenario. You can see how it disappears in the shadow on top. That's reference for a part of Cthulhu, even though this is not Cthulhu. It's just the idea. And the rocks you saw are going to have a more realistic lighting scenario too. I'm not going to copy these rocks exactly. It's the lighting scenario. The colors are going to be more like the firelight colors. So, that being said, I have a friend pose for some reference pictures with a sheet. And I'm going to be using the collection of them for the drapery, and they're underlit too, and for reference. So, kneaded eraser. Everybody's seen one, I'm sure. And the sketch I've been working on. I'm keeping this loose because you saw the size in comparison to the main figure of what Cthulhu is going to be. So, I am not holding the pencil really close because I don't want to be tempted into trying to do tight details. I am just doing the rough shapes right now, and I'm going to move into the details from those shapes. And Jake made it possible to play music so that I don't have to stop every 10 seconds and pick a song. Alright, so holding the pencil from a little bit back. All I really wanted to do is get some shapes and values. So I'm getting them. Believe it or not, this is meant to be the furthest guy back in the picture. Welcome, Joe.
What's up?
Kick the music back a little bit.
Hang on.
So I can hear you. I don't have to pick different tunes now because Jake made them full albums. Alright. So holding the pencil further back so that it's a looser sketch. Really what I want to get is the values, the lights, the darks, the shapes, the shapes.
What's up, man?
I can't hear you very well. You might want to turn your mic up.
Hang on, man. How about now? Is that better?
Well, I can hear your voice better, but you're not very loud. Or clear, anyway. Maybe it's my hearing.
I don't know. Definitely got my phone back.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit. What's that?
I said I got my phone back.
You got your phone back?
Yes.
That what you're on?
Huh? Hang on, let me see if I can do something with this mic. Not shut it up. You hear me any better?
A little bit. But I turn the music down too.
Right.
I'm definitely hearing an echo.
Yes, because the room I'm in is pretty empty. I just moved in last night. Back in Jeopardy again.
I guess I thought you were in the Zephyrhills.
Nah, I was in Ocala.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have a different situation now?
Yes. Yes, better one.
What's that?
A better one.
A better one.
Yes.
Well, that's what I like to hear.
There you go. Working on Cthulhu, huh?
I am working on a Cthulhu worshiper at the moment.
Alright. See.
So the plan is to get a couple of the more detailed sketches than the original.
Right.
And then I can adjust the size later on,
Right.
and then adjust the detail to fit.
True.
And this is the problem with doing too much detail and not enough shape.
Well, you know. It's all
Well, they're all shapes. It's all relative. What we want to do is break it down so that we can build the detail, build the pose.
Right. Gotcha.
Most artists I know and myself tempted to just jump right into the detail, but it's actually more beneficial not to.
Right. Finally got the Wi-Fi set up. Well, of course, some streaming.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I've got a lot of clutter in the sound. You have earphones?
Somewhere. Everything's still packed up, man. I mean, I just got your last one.
Well, I asked because if you put the earphones in, it cuts out the echo and cuts out the noise clutter.
Right. Yeah, I've got to now you got me thinking, man. Where are you?
I'd say that that's a bad thing, but I don't believe it's a bad thing.
Yeah. Trying to get settled in, okay. But that's all good. I think Aaliyah's supposed to be coming over in a little bit.
You think you what?
Aaliyah's going to be coming over in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. You know how good it feels to be able to say that?
I can guess, but I didn't know that wasn't possible before.
Yeah. Ocala's like an hour and a half away from here. So the whole time I've been in Ocala, I've seen her once, maybe twice. Mm-hmm. But now she's like 5 minutes down the road. I'm like, yeah.
Well, we're going to have to talk after this is all done.
Yes, sir. Damn, I got a stage. I'm dressy as hell. Sorry, guys. What do you think of the chips like that, man?
What's that?
Chips and cat above my head. Oh, yeah.
I really can't hear you.
The chips and cat above my head.
Above your head. What is it?
Cheshire Cat, man. From Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, Cheshire Cat. Okay. I just couldn't hear you very well. I'm perfectly willing to admit that that's probably me.
Let me see something. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
All right.
Look at my car.
We had one viewer. They ran away.
Sorry. You know, big black man. Almost. Let's see. Is that working better? Can you hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit clearer.
Yeah, I just had to move the phone cord. I'm supposed to be getting my mic and my lights and stuff tomorrow. Might even go out and get me a laptop tomorrow. So I ain't got to worry about it. How's everybody over that way doing?
How was everybody over this way? Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
U.S. got a new bike.
True.
So he wants to ride it everywhere all the time.
That's how it was.
Yep, and it's been cold, raining, you know, all the conditions that you can't ride a bike in.
Hey. So if they can't, we'll find a way.
Right, we took him to the perimeter walking path around the old base,
Uh-huh.
and he just races right out and basically, I guess he likes to beat me, but I'm walking. I'm not a very fast walker.
Right.
I'm just getting started walking all over again, and he just goes right off on his bike, and I think he would love to tease me, but it's like I can't walk fast. I never told you to go out fast.
Right.
Amanda's on her roller skates, and I'm telling him he's got to keep an eye out for her because if she falls, I won't see it. Last time she fell, she told him she just had to lay down real quick.
Well, you can't lay down no quicker than falling.
Yeah, she's laying down real quick on his skates.
Yeah.
Bam! Eli parks his bike across the bike path, gets the kicks down, and then gets off. It's like, you okay, Mama?
Yep. You shall not pass. My mom just said. So, you were saying you got 50 views, right?
What's that?
You got 50 views?
51 subscribers.
Oh, hell yeah.
A new achievement. One of the subscribers is the guy who commissioned this.
Very cool. Very cool.
And some of them are people that are either related to him or know him.
Right. Give everybody a shout out. What's up?
What's that?
I said, we'll give everybody a shout out. What's up?
Well, I guess the deal is if I see them in the chat, then I will, but
Well, you
I
know,
don't see anybody in the chat.
I don't see your chat, so I don't know. I could be just making a fool out of myself. That's all right.
You should be able to click over to comments, right?
Yeah, I got to click on it. This phone is like,
Yeah, the only comment that we've got is from Jake.
all right.
I started a little bit late, but like a jerk, I was starting to sketch before I was starting to stream. I thought I started to stream, but I looked up and it's like, create stream? Begin stream or whatever?
Right.
Damn.
It's like, yes, what the hell? You're late. Yeah. I'm excited, man. This town has changed a whole lot.
What's that?
This town has changed a lot.
That town?
Yeah.
I haven't been to that town.
Zephyr Hill.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been to that town in a long, long time.
Oh, I know. But see, apparently me either. They got Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, fucking all kinds of shit, dude. It's like, what? I mean, if you look real close, you can see where the Zephyr Hills I know used to be.
Right. Oh, I know that feeling. Last time we were down there, everything was changed.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot different now.
It was a lot different then, even though I'm sure you were more used to it, but you lived there too. You know?
Right on. Right on.
We haven't, so all the changes, all the little changes we see. This guy I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Let me show you how big he is in the original picture. He's this guy.
What? Well, you know. Hey.
I will shrink him, so I will. You won't see a lot of this wrinkles and stuff.
Right.
And that's kind of the reason that I'm trying to stay to shapes instead of staying to all the little details.
Right. Right.
But I'm looking at it. I just want to do a really good drawing too. So.
True. True.
But this is only supposed to be an underdrawing, and that's by no way saying that it shouldn't be a good drawing.
Right.
But what I'm saying is I intend to paint over it anyway.
Okay.
And the whole thought behind this originally was that I'm going to shrink it and manipulate it around to put it on another stencil, because what I'm going to do is stencil all this like I did the frog drawing.
Okay.
When I'm doing each separate drawing, then I can change the size and relationship to them.
Right.
Because this guy is a lot closer than this guy, so he's bigger.
Oh yeah.
He also will be darker, like the values will be sharper. You'll have darker shadows, lighter lights, because he's closer.
Right on. Yep.
This guy's a little bit closer than him, but not quite as close as him.
Right.
However, I don't think I'm going to do him in the same way.
All right.
Because I've had a change of heart, because I want to do these guys really good, so that when the guy who commissioned me gets it, he'll be very surprised. Because, you know, it's not going to be these little, I don't know, garden gnomes.
Right.
But the garden gnomes were all about showing scale between him and what's going on. And that was the requirement when he contracted me originally to do them,
Okay.
was that he wanted to show a moon and he wanted to show scale.
Okay.
So the first one is him climbing over a rock and reaching over a bay, so it's pretty huge. And the lights going behind him and through the wing and stuff like that. This one is the one I wanted to do. This is going to have hot and cold colors.
Right. Right. Yeah, you were telling me about that, right?
Yeah, the blues are going to be on the top, and then the reds will be coming from the bottom. I'd say reds, but more than likely there'll be a lot of oranges and lighter oranges, because
Right.
it's
Yeah, hot.
reflected firelight, but literally hot and cold.
Yeah.
So all of this dimensionally will just be hot and cold still. I have to figure out how I want to shrink this guy down. Huh?
Give me 1 second. I gotta check this real quick. I just gotta check. Check it out.
Oh yeah, that's all right. I'll be drawing for a few anyway.
All right, good.
You're on screen sideways.
Huh? That's all right.
Yeah, I'll take you out for a minute.
All right.
I'll add you when you're ready.
What's up?
I'm back.
Can you hear me better now?
I can.
I went through the mic setting and I set it up for speakerphone.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, man.
Main thing is that it doesn't kind of walk over what's going on.
Right on, right on.
You're getting a lot of static from whatever you're listening to in the background.
Oh, that
And
was my
if it's-
phone.
And if it's, sounded like words.
No, not unless it's demon tiding. I don't know.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
Making no claims.
No, don't need to know that. Nope. Aaliyah, say hi.
I didn't think she liked me.
Yeah, she just don't know you, man. That's all.
After that one time,
Oh, when you sneezed on her?
pretend sneezed.
Right. Yeah. You know. Oh, well. She got over it.
I did give her books, buy her books.
Yeah.
She said thanks. That was the last I heard of it. I figured, I guess I made up for the sneeze.
Yeah.
And sneeze.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah.
Nobody has a sense of humor like we did.
Right. But that's all right. Damn, you did a lot since I wasn't gone that long, was I?
Oh, no, a couple minutes. Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to how long you were gone. I would look up every couple of minutes to see if you were back. But
Right on.
I'm not trying to make this an overly long stream.
Right.
I thought it would be cool if I could make a couple of short streams. That's why I'm not trying to plan out the whole drawing. I'm going to do figure by figure and then resize them. And then do like one overall.
All right. And the guy commissioned this. You're gonna give him all of the stages.
No,
Oh.
I'm gonna give him the finished painting.
Right. I didn't know. Okay, so you're gonna keep the thumbnail to yourself.
Well, these aren't thumbnails. They're
Well,
rough sketches, and they're gonna be parts of the underdrawing, but these are just they're sketches that I'm gonna design from.
All right.
So, no, I mean, he's paying for a painting. He's not paying for all this stuff. This stuff is what goes into making the painting. And
Okay.
no, if I was doing like tattoo, I would do the design and give it to the person because it would be a custom tattoo, and that's a little bit different.
Right on.
But this isn't really the same thing. It's not a custom tattoo. It's the pre-planning stages
Right.
piece of artwork. And that stuff, like I might sell it later on, or he might make me an offer or whatever. That's up to him. But this isn't about being a complete piece of artwork, just enough for me to get it down, say that's what I want, and then harbor on it a little bit so that I can make a pattern out of it and then shrink it. If somebody might like it, somebody might want it. Don't get me wrong. I definitely would sell it if somebody wanted it, but that wasn't the intent.
All right. Gotcha, man.
This is the legwork, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't get paid for that shit. Hopefully he's really, really happy with the painting, and a lot of the people that see the process get something out of that process.
Right on.
I'm hearing an echo of this music is what it is.
There's definitely a lot more muggy here in Zephyr Hills than there is in Ocala, I mean.
It's more muggy.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
It's probably because you're closer to the water, right?
It might be. You might have a point there.
Ocala's a little bit inland, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Surrounded by horse fields everywhere.
There's nothing too inland in Florida, but that's more inland than where Zephyr Hills is.
Right on. Yep.
Tampa. I'm trying to do some simplifying while I'm going, because I know I'm going to have to simplify later.
Yeah.
But the trick is that this is bottom lit, but it's also casting a shadow.
Right.
So it's like his arm is casting a shadow
over his face and stuff.
Yeah, onto part of his face. This whole piece is casting a shadow.
Right.
Mainly, I guess, I've got what I needed. It's just a matter of this distinction. Because I'm talking about these casting shadows, but if he's standing on a precipice, the precipice is going to cast a little bit of a shadow too.
Right.
If the firelight's coming from underneath of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the decision making that I'm doing right now is how much is it going to cast a shadow from this, from the backlight, from this light. Like, yay.
Right. Yay.
The good thing about it is that I can take a little bit of artistic license and say, you're not going to be able to see this, or this is really where that light's going to hit.
Mm.
The underlight's going to hit here, the overlight's going to hit here. I want to actually fade a lot of this away.
I'm going to grab my charger real quick. Keep talking, man. I'll be able to hear you. Give me a shot. No.
Let's see if I can do this without curling the page up. Probably not.
You can do it.
Too late.
I got faith in you. All right. Totally harmless. Yeah. Well, get your all right. We're going. Stay golden, pony boy.
I still really like that movie
Me too. Me too.
and book.
Yep. And the play we did when we were in elementary school. People's Soda Pop. Yeah, I was supposed to game with them last night, but I was in the middle of moving and Wi-Fi wasn't set up anyway, so maybe he's mad at me, maybe he's not. I don't know.
Does he know about this channel?
I haven't talked to him about it. He don't do nothing but drink and sleep and play Xbox. But I'm gonna tell him about it. He'll be like, oh, okay, oh. I can tell you exactly what he's gonna say. Oh, he's got the channel? Well, that's cool. Are you gonna check it out? I don't know. I might.
Right.
It's like TV.
I haven't seen him in 15 years, and I think that sounds like it.
Yep. He ain't changed. I mean, he put on a lot of weight, but that's about it, you know. It's all from the alcohol. Got him all swollen looking. Bang, bang, bang. Dang, it don't seem like we've been on here for no hour already. Well, almost.
You haven't been on here for the whole time, and
You're right.
yeah, it goes quick when you're thinking about something else or working or talking.
Right on, right on.
That's one of the reasons I wanted somebody to hang out with, because it seems like if nobody shows up and starts talking, it's like a desert. You know, like,
Right.
why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah. It's all right.
But
It's
I
all
have,
right.
have an ultimate goal. You know, I'm not doing this just for my own sake. I'm doing this to help people that have been asking for help, and I can't really explain with words
Right.
as much as I can showing.
Gotcha.
And I'm kind of in hopes that they'll pick something up from this and take it back to their house and make something of it, you know?
Right, right. Okay.
I was a long time, I haven't, you know, no money for art school or whatever. Everybody else seemed to be going to art school or learning in a way that I couldn't. So I asked everybody that I could and learned from everybody that I could. As I've said many times, I've had the benefit of knowing and talking to a lot of excellent artists that were very open and sharing with their methods.
That's really cool.
So I'm trying to do the same thing, you know?
Right, right.
Be open and sharing with my methods, and, you know, make available a platform for somebody to share their channel, their stories, their writing, their things that they're passionate about that they either don't know where else to share it or can't share it anywhere else because of politics. And I really hate that.
Right.
They essentially just close us off from each other.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you're expressing yourself. No. Can't do that. Separate them. Don't let them collaborate.
Oh, this is supposed to look like it's receding. Trying to get about 7 different effects in this one little area.
Mm.
And it's going to be a much lower area later on.
Right.
I shouldn't worry about all this stuff, but
That's you, though, man.
that's right.
You've been like that all the time. I mean, why change now?
So the good news is you moved and you're at a different situation that's better.
Yes, sir. You are correct. Tell him what he want, Bob. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's good to be back here. It's like ton of weight off my shoulders, you know. Yeah. Trying to get my bike, man. This card that I got won't let me do it though, so I'm having to transfer money and wait, and then transfer more money. It sucks.
Like motorcycle?
No, it's an e-bike, but it does like 32 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well,
That's all
it'll
I
get
need.
you around.
Run around town, yeah. A friend of mine's checking around for a car for me, something decent price. So. Something dependable. He works on cars too, so that's a big plus.
Charlie still around there?
I ain't heard from Charlie since Christmas, and he
I see him
flew
on
off.
Facebook once in a while.
He flew
He
off.
was
the
asking
handle.
me about tattoos.
He must have been drunk on Christmas or something. I sent out a text to everybody. You got it too, telling everybody Merry Christmas and stuff like that. And he got real belligerent on there, man. Started cussing. Take me out of this damn group text, blah blah blah. I'm like, look, Charlie, it's me, Joe. I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas. And he continued to get stupid, so I just kind of deleted his number.
Wow.
Yeah, it sucks because he's a good friend, but that just that just pushed it over the edge. If I run into him, maybe I'll get his number again, whatever. But, nah.
For the most part, it's just sad for me.
What's that?
I said it's sad.
Yeah, it is, because, I mean, we were friends since we were 13 years old, But,
Yeah, it was the first person I think that you introduced me to.
yeah, he was pretty much the first person I met. Went to school, and he was standing against the wall that I was standing against, and we were like, man, this shit sucks at the same time, and that was it. So, I'd like to hook up with him again. He lives around here. I think he's living in Wesley Chapel. That's not far from here.
It's so weird how people change.
Yeah.
People do things you never thought they'd do,
Yeah.
and go through things you swore they'd do.
Right. Right. I need to hook up with him and get my bass back. He told me he got it fixed and everything, and I could get it back. I asked him what he wanted for it, and he said he pawned it to me for like 80, 90 bucks. He said, just give me 90 bucks back. And that was a while ago.
Different mentality.
Yeah. I don't know what his deal was on Christmas, man. I think he didn't know who I was, I'm thinking, because there was a whole bunch of people on there too saying Merry Christmas and all that. So I don't know. And he just started being a jerk. I was like, man, wait, stop. But yeah. Man. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, I can't wait till I get it set up. Get a computer chair, get me a desk in here, get a laptop where I can be comfy. Yeah. But as you notice, there's no pillow behind. Mm-hmm.
You don't need a pillow. You got that Swiss Army pillow.
Swiss Army pillow.
Yeah, the white.
Oh. Yeah. I'm surprised the dog ain't in here. She's usually up my ass. She'll wait a few minutes and then she'll like barge through the door and be like, I'm here, pet me.
What's that?
Just humming with the music. I'll be right back. I'm not leaving the room. I'm just standing up for a minute. Yeah. Oh, You believe Steve's gonna be 53 in a couple of days, man?
You know, it's not the age, it's the mileage.
Yeah.
He should be like a showroom car.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. He's only been fueled, that's all.
Yeah. Well, no, all them times he was hit by a car on his bike and stuff, he's pretty crippled up. And they got him he's working in the grocery store and they keep putting him in like the bottle of water and shit like that. Where he's got to do all this heavy lifting. He's always complaining about it. He's like, oh, they have me in a bottle of water again.
It used to be that he liked to do the heavy lifting.
Well, you know, like I said, he's old. He's old.
The irony.
Yeah, right. I'll try to keep active though, man. Even being down like I am because my back, I'll try to do as much as I can. I overdo it a lot, but you know, that's just me. Because you know, you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. And
Yeah, I
nobody
hear
wants
that.
that.
I'm trying to regain it.
Right on. Right on, right on.
Whatever it is.
You know.
So now I'm going to go through making this more hard blonde. Then tightening up the face area.
Right. All right.
It's like I
Tightening.
said. What's
Go
that?
ahead.
Well, like I said, that the goal is not to get a realistic 100% drawing, because this is going to be just a little guy somewhere on the page.
Right, right.
But it's more realistic than it was, and it's a stronger composition.
Yeah, it gives you a basic idea of where you're going to throw what shades and what shadows, right?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more than just basic, but
Oh, well,
that's the kind of idea. Is like the original drawing that I showed you. That was literally just basic.
Right, right. Bare bones.
So now it's more.
Got you, man. I can dig it.
The weird thing is that the light source is this way.
Right.
So the least amount of hard shadows, or least amount of shadowing,
Right.
is going to be over here. It's going to disappear into color, which I'm not showing with a drawing, you know.
Right, right. Let's see how many people we got in here. See.
0.
Well, Jake says he's looking forward to this.
Yeah, he said that before you were even here.
Yeah.
He said that before I actually went live.
Mm.
Because for some reason I thought I hit live and I wasn't live.
Mm. All right.
So I had a smoother explanation at the first the first time, but I had to redo it because I was stupid enough to not hit play, basically.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Much more when you're not paying attention to what you're doing.
It just proves that you're focused on your work, man. We'll go
I'll
with
go with that.
that.
Which is actually the truth too.
Right on.
I was trying to get this done so that it's not like a 2.5 hour. Like, I don't want to have every stream end up being 2.5 hours.
Right, right.
Like, I don't mind if I've got something major and I'm going to be working, but for what I'm doing right now, it should have been a quicker sketch, but I had to start all over and do the 10-minute explanation again and all that. So I basically had a really, really rough edge, like the hands and the face, but that's it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night either, so that's another thing.
Yeah, I was up all night. Finally got to sleep. Woke up at 8:30. I'm like, what the hell? No.
I had to go have a procedure done this morning, so.
No.
You know, I don't know. For some reason, I just can't sleep the night before.
Right.
I know something's going to happen.
Yeah.
It was nothing. I knew it wasn't going to be anything. It was like not an operation or anything, but because I knew it was coming up, my brain was
Right.
stupid.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Excuse me.
My brain was already like, you're going to be done. All night long, you're going to be done.
Yep. It's like, come on, I feed you, body. Just go to sleep. Then brain constantly working, man.
I think it's worse that you know you have to get up, and so
Right.
you know you have to get as much sleep as you can.
Yep.
And because you know that, your brain's like, what can I do to mess with you?
And then every time you look at the clock, your brain calculates, well, I can get this much sleep. And then you're trying harder.
No, I stopped doing that shit a long time ago because my brain lies to me every time it does. Oh, if you went to sleep right now, I'm not going to sleep right now, so just shut the fuck up.
I wish I could do that shit, man. But no, my brain's like, go ahead, you can do it. So I try harder to go to sleep, and then I'm concentrating on trying to go to sleep rather than just not thinking about shit and just doing it, you know?
Right. That's why I was like, I don't let my brain fool me anymore. I've been there too many times.
Right. I
My
hate
brain
it.
starts that shit, and I'm like, I've been burned too many times. I'm just going to read James Bond until my eyes are tired.
I've been fooled before. Yeah, man. But it's real nasty. My brain will just, I'll be stuck in a loop for like 3 hours, and I'll be like, well, yeah, shot yourself in the foot that time, huh? That ain't working.
So you're thinking about what you've been through.
I'm just thinking.
I'm thinking about what I'm going to go through because of my own stupidity.
Oh, that hops in there too. I mean, it's like, it's a collaboration of everything. It'll go from one side to the other, and then it'll start right back up. And just loop right back around and start. It's like, man, you already said this shit. Shut the fuck up, go sleep. But yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want to listen.
Nope, not at all. I never have been able to shut my brain on.
No, that's why I started writing initially, is because I just couldn't do it either. Like, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how this will translate.
Hopefully in English, or I'm not even going to understand it. Ha ha ha. That was my dad joke, so, yeah.
I posted one on Facebook earlier.
Don't have Facebook.
Oh, share it with you later.
All it took was one person to
Yeah,
hack
no
me.
volume
Huh?
at all. I can't hear you. Can't hear anything.
I can hear you.
Hmm.
Hello? Mm. Mm.
Can't hear my mic. Can't hear my mic now. Nope. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't hear anything. Like,
Damn.
you know, if I turn down my earphones to shut them off,
Did you mute them?
probably need to charge or something. Let's see what happens if I take the earphones out.
All right. Hello?
That doesn't do any good either. Is there an echo now?
No.
No, I can see you shaking your head.
Is there a button?
This happened during an earlier podcast too. Couldn't hear anything. I'm wondering. Everybody else hears me, but I don't hear. Strange. I'm going to try first plugging my earphones back in. See if that would do it. Nope. It's weird. I can hear through my mic, but I can't hear the music.
Huh.
So what I'm going to do is back out for a second and see if I can back out and pop in, and that'll fix it.
Hi. I guess I'm here. So hi. You're gonna have to deal with me in my big head for the back.
It says my audio was also removed, but that's weird.
Yeah, they kept doing to
It
that.
shouldn't have muted it.
Kept doing that to me last time. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, shake your head big time, yes. All right. So if you can hear me, I'm not muted. I didn't mute the music. I didn't touch the music. It just did what it's going to do. I can't hear your talking either. I'm going to remove you and try that too.
Okay.
Okay. Nope. That's not it either. I don't know. I do not know what's going on with this sound. I have none. I still have none.
Well, that's it. La la la. Oh no.
Let's see. Now that's the default. It shouldn't be the default. Let me see. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear me. I still can't hear you. So, the audio for you is fine. That means everybody that's watching or will watch can hear fine. but I can't. So I can't even hear you talking. So, and I'm not really sure how to resolve this. Nope, the mic is not muted. I got nothing. Well, I think I'm going to have to draw in silence for a few. My silence.
This is the sound.
So I just want to clean these edges up. And then I'm probably going to kill the broadcast because it doesn't do me any good if I can't talk to you and don't hear you. And I can't figure out what's going on with it. It's really weird how that does that too, because it just did it in the middle of nothing.
Boom. Bing. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. guess that's all I'm really gonna get. This is very distracting. Alright, I guess I'm going to clean this up later. So this is mostly done. Done enough to give us an idea. Technically, I could make him a fish person. The Cthulhu mythos. I think I like right now just having some mystery to him. Joe, I'll call you in a few. Alright, so hope it's been entertaining. Down to an hour and a half. Probably would have been 2 hours if this didn't go awry. So if you like it, hit like, subscribe. Feel free to comment. I will read the comments. Have a good night.